What's up, kids? Happy Wednesday.
We gotta get them up on. We gotta get them on fourth wall.
How's it going? Happy. Woohoo! Halfway through the week. Time to get smart going. I'm so excited. I hope everyone's having a good day today. Let's get that music turned down just a little bit. It's a little loud in my ear holes. Yeah. So it's been a great day.
See if I can zoom in here and you guys can watch.
Very chill. I was blessed with a allergy attack this morning. I had like 15, 20 sneezes in a row. Tis the season to be blessed with allergies. But today was weird because, you know, I'm used to the sneezing thing. That's not anything new at all. But the thing that was weird about today is that I actually had my whole, like, from here to here, like swelled up. I had to have an ice pack and like an antidepressant or antihistamine, an anti-inflammatory, not an antidepressant. Good Lord, my words. Ridiculous. Anyways, it was a whole deal. It took like an hour for the swelling to go down. It was a mess. But after we got all that sorted out, the rest of the day was fine. It was super great. Super great. So, let's see. I need to make sure that everything is going okay. Let me pull up my stream because we updated OBS today. We updated OBS to version 30. And you know, every time you update OBS, you have to say a little prayer and pray to God that everything that you've built remains intact and functioning. So I have learned that every time I update OBS, I have to go in and make sure that my audio settings and my video settings are correct. So we took care of that before stream started. It looks like everything is going out to the stream just fine, but right now I'm just going to pull this up and make sure that we are hearing things the way they're supposed to be hearing things. Listen. Yep, I hear music. I hear my voice. That means you guys can hear music, and I can hear voice. Yay! I did all the things correctly this time. That's amazing.
Do you remember Gumby's little sister?
Super duper. I'm a professional streamer, and I know what to do. Yeah, okay, so we updated OBS. Check. We updated SE Live. Check. Everything is functioning. It is a beautiful day in virtual land. Cool. Next thing that I'm going to do for stream, and it's actually kind of scary, is that I'm going to look into adding the multi-stream plugin. And if I have any streamers watching and you're curious about how in the world you do that, I actually posted a link to the plugin and the video that Harris Heller talks about the different multi-streaming options for Twitch users to stream out to the other platforms. Most platforms, if you're gonna stream through OBS, you need to have stream keys. So there's that. So if you are on TikTok and you're like, how in the world do I go live on TikTok? Well, first of all, you have to have a certain number of subscribers, and I believe, or followers rather, and I believe that magical number is 1,000 for TikTok. I think there's a limit on YouTube as well. I don't remember what it is. I think it might be like 100, or maybe it is 1,000 for them as well too. Regardless, YouTube is not going to let you stream to it unless you have a few subscribers already established. So I will not be streaming to those platforms because my accounts are not big enough on those platforms yet to stream there. However, I can stream to Instagram. I could stream to Facebook. I could stream to Twitter, but I won't because I don't like Twitter. I'm not a Twitter girl or an X girl. That's not me. Also Kick. I could stream to Kick. And we might do that. I'm still kind of on the fence on how to feel about Kick. I feel like Kick is Twitch with sticky floors. You know, whenever you go to the bargain movies and it's like the Dollar Tuesdays, and when you walk on the floor, the soles of your shoes kind of stick to the floor because of all the spilled soda that has dried. That's kind of how I feel like Kick is, except for it ain't soda. Okay, it ain't soda that's dried on the floors over there. It is still sticky, and it's got a funky smell. So I kind of feel like that's the vibe I get from Kick. I may be completely wrong, but that's my initial impression of Kick. So I don't know if that's a place that I need to be. I'm not completely against it. I'm just not jumping up and down and excited to go over there. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I may just turn it on to see what happens. And if we get some traction over there, awesome. If we don't get any traction over there, that's fine too. It's totally cool. I have a feeling the majority of the people that are over there are people that came from Twitch anyways, so it's not a big deal. Not a big deal. I'm not hanging out with the big gamer crews anyways, so it's fine. Yeah. So tonight, art-wise, tonight we are going to be still doing a little bit of Christmas. We're doing the Christmas vibe. I'm kind of trying to get my headspace geared around Christmas. I know it's just a tiny bit early, but you know what? We're already talking about Christmas present buying for the kids and, you know, prepping for, you know, budgeting for getting all of that stuff taken care of. So it's been on top of mind this week already. So I think we had a great time doing Little Cindy Lou Who from The Grinch last week. We did a little traditional doodle, which was fun, and she's super cute. I may turn her into a sticker for the store. I might put her on a tote bag or maybe a t-shirt. I don't know if I'm going to do much more with her other than that. She was just a quick drawing. I may not do anything with her at all. We'll see what I have time for. Tonight, I would like to do some digital art. We are going to attempt to draw a Santa with sunglasses. And it's kind of a trendy style right now. Santa with the sunglasses are hot right now. Also, there's a whole bunch of like Y2K style stuff and like the 70s font with like a pastel kind of palette going on that I've seen on t-shirts and a whole bunch of other stuff floating around the internet. So we're going to kind of see if we can pull into that trend a little. Maybe make some merch that might be trendy. Who knows? We'll see how that goes. So tonight we'll start off with Santa Claus. We'll see how he ends up. And then if we have time, I might pull back out the Heat Miser, the Miser brother from A Year Without a Santa Claus, and we'll do some more sketching on him. I'm not 100% satisfied with how his sketch turned out, so I may tweak it a little bit before I start inking it. But the sketch is done, so we need to ink and color him as well. So we have things that we can do, things we can play with. Let's see. Let me pull up. I had a cool reference that I need to find of Santa. What's happening? Hey, Daisy Star Art, thank you for that Wii Shop remix. How's it going, Daisy Star? What's up? What kind of art do you do? I need to know these things. I am nosy as all heck, and I want to know. Do you stream? Are you a streamy? Do you stream? I don't think so. 3 followers? What's up? And you don't have... Do you have your linkies? Nope, no linkies.
I try to explain to a lot of people.
I'm sorry?
Listen to Highland.
Excuse?
You gotta open up your mind a little bit because this is.
I'd like to lodge a formal complaint. Would it be possible to bite your tongue? No, because then that would get blood everywhere, and that is not the kind of art we do here, Wheels. Welcome in. You don't stream, but maybe in the future. That's super cool. Do you share your arts on the internet? I love seeing other artists' stuff. I'll give you a follow on the Instagrams if you have one. You're welcome to share a link if you want.
So when I first heard of Highland,
I'd like to lodge a complaint as well. You're gonna lodge one? Is this a lodge now? Is there like a warm, comfy, like wood burning fire? No licking. Who's licking? Who's licking? Is Wheels licking things? Wheels. We talked about this.
So I gotta work from
Oh my
10 to
gosh.
6:30.
Oh my gosh, Becky. Why are these images not loading? That's a good question. Guys, forgive me while I get my shit sorted because when I click on menus, they're like popping up all like the don't show again boxes because we just updated the version of OBS, and so it's like brand new and shiny. Did I spell lodge wrong? No, you didn't spell lodge wrong. You can lodge things like stuff it in, or a lodge like you go to the mountains and you hang out in a lodge. They're both spelled the same way. But if you would like to log a formal complaint, that might be something. But the word you chose was spelled correctly. I don't know. I understood what you meant. Either way. So art. Yeah, that's what we're doing here. We're doing art. Theoretically. If I can calm the squirrels down a little bit, because they're a little bit crazy. The squirrels are wild tonight. There's my Santa reference that I picked out earlier. Let's try that. Let's try that. What you up to today? I know Chris has been busy running kids around, doing that dad Uber life. I totally get it. I was doing that earlier this evening with my own little crotch goblins. The crotch fruit of my eye. Can't do anything right. Whatever. Whatever. Wheels, what have you been doing today? Have you been staying out of trouble? Have you been staying out of trouble? Okay, we're gonna put this over here and that over there, and we're gonna click a box and it'll do a thing. I did say crotch goblins. I also said crotch fruit if you would prefer that instead. Yes. The fruit of my loins. My crotch goblins. Oh, I know what I was going to share with you guys. You're always in trouble? Whatever. You are not in trouble. Okay, so you guys have to show and tell. You guys know I have my infamous art box, right? And I love showing off all the stickers, right? I want to post some new drawings on my Insta soon, but I always start drawing and then I'm 70% done and I get distracted and I start a different drawing. I 1000% can relate to that. 100%. If you ever want to share your art, we do have a Discord. It has an art category in there, an art channel. You can share whips, you can share finals, you can ask questions, you can do whatever you want. If that's something that interests you. No pressure. No pressure. Okay, maybe a little bit of pressure, but only on the feel-good spots, okay? Okay. So, Daisy, since you're new here, I will give you a warning. We have mental school jokes and humor here. Lots of that's what she says. Can I post my Insta? You 1000% can. Absolutely. We have lots of that's what she said jokes here. We absolutely love The Office. And this camera does not want to hold its own weight. What the hell? Damn Wish.com level gear. Pro streamer. Okay, we're just holding it. Alright. This is how this is gonna work. Alright, Instagram. Let me click on that before it gets lost. Let's take care of that. Let's take care of... Oh, okay. Let's go, Daisy. Alright, hit that follow button. Boom. Now you have a new follower. Boom, boom. Got it. You guys. She's got some cute doodles in here. I really like this London one. Here, let's go through. Get you a little art love before I show off my art box. Oops. Yeah, I like that Clash drawing. That's a great one.
I probably shouldn't do that on there. So.
Okay. The squirrels are real tonight, you guys. We may have a chaotic freaking brain
Yeah, I have to agree.
situation. You've got some great arts. You got some great arts. You need to post the arts, whether you finish them or not. I absolutely love it. People love progress pictures too. So if you like show a doodle and then you come back to another doodle, is Stream Elements like freaking out right now because there's like 1 million posts? Okay, Stream Elements. Stream Elements is about to get grounded. Hold on. I told y'all this is gonna be an interesting stream, sorting out the kinks of this new updated stuff. All right, we're going to part the channel, and then we are going to join the channel. In order to function properly, our bot needs to be to mod the Stream Elements. Yeah. Okay, fine. I can do that. I can do that. We can do that.
Alright, there you go.
Chat. Batter breaks the internet. Yeah, okay. So hopefully that fixed the Stream Element situation. Reload everything. Hopefully that fixes the insane timer situation that was happening. Sorry about that. Stream Elements just had a little temper tantrum in my stream. That's cute. That's real cute, Stream Elements. Alright. Focus. Focus. Alright, what I was going to show you, here, let's switch over here. This is my art box. This is my magical art box. It is a caboodle from the 1990s. I'm a 1984 baby. I'm old AF. I have children that can now be live streamers, which is really fucking weird to even think about, and I don't want to talk about it because it makes me sad. So the thing is that I love being able to support my art community, but I'm not rich. So I like to collect, you know, affordable memorabilia and artwork that I can support my friendos. And since we've been here on this platform for about 2 years, I think, you guys, January will be my 2nd year on here, and I'm freaking excited about it, okay? 2 freaking years. Does not feel like it at all. So what I started doing was when I got a little extra jingly change in the car, you know, you steal it from the cash jar in the nightstand and whatever, I will try to nab a sticker. So if you are if you're familiar with the art community here on the platform, you will probably see some things that you're familiar with because these are all streamer stickers, with the exception of maybe 2 or 3 stickers on this box. They're all streamer stickers. Okay, so we'll start with this one. This is Cody Scheibe. He is an amazing artist. I think he's currently streaming at the moment. Please don't go over there. Just stay here and hang out with me. I'm doing a show and tell here. I'm just going to show you all my stickers. Okay, so I'm absolutely in love with Baby Yoda. This is not a streamer. This is just because I like it and it's cute. Okay, that's one of those not art streamer stickers. Okay, this one right here. Hold on. This is where it gets awkward. All right. So this one right here on the corner. This is me in caricature form. It's a naughty little Christmas spirit. The lovely and hyperly talented Princess PJs drew me like this. And then I bought one of the stickers from her store, and it's super cute, and I love it. It's probably one of my favorite little characters that she's drawn of me because she does like these monthly character drawing things, and so there's like several of them.
Okay, it's
Jerbear! You guys,
come
come in! Okay, I've got to close that tab now. Well, I'm hearing like 3 of myself. Holy mother of God. Yes, Baby Yoda is not a streamer. Thank you for that disclaimer. Jabber, let's get you the obligatory shout-outs. Button pushing. Hold on. You guys, Stoltz crew. Oh gosh. There's big squirrel brain tonight, okay? So just say a prayer. Shout out. guys are getting crazy. One moment, please. Okay. All right, so this is Jeremy Stoltz. He's a super cool artist friend that we have known each other for forever, it feels like now. If you're not following Jeremy, please make sure you do. He draws literally every single day. He does the coolest art, and he just has the funnest stream to hang out in. It's very chill. All right, so what have you guys been up to? Let's rewind the chat here for just a second. Jeremy Stoltz came in with 5 peeps. Yes, Baby Yoda is not a streamer. Correct, Wheels. Little Tree, Scotty, Tree Smoker, Jeremy, what is up? I bet Crafty Lori was in that bunch too somewhere, possibly. Jeremy just subscribed. Scotty just subscribed. Thank you guys for the subs, you little sweet beans, you. You little sweet beans, you. And biddies? Scotty. Excellent. Biddies. Holy moly, you guys are hype. You guys are almost triggering the train. You guys are almost triggering the train again. Are we doing this again? You guys did it all. You guys did way too much last time. I think we could take a break on the train. You just don't feel like you have to trigger the train, okay? That's so much hype. Jeremy, thank you for the raid. I appreciate our traditional Wednesday moment. Whoa. Jeremy just gifted a sub to Little Tree. Holy smokes. Little Tree can no-lick people now. Enjoy those emotes, Little Tree. I know you will love them. You can have your dancing badgers all day long. So you guys, we were showing off the art box. If you've been here before, you know all about the art box. I absolutely love showing off my art box because it gets to show off the community that I love so much. So we already talked about Cody Scheibe. We already talked about Scotty, thank you for the biddies. And look at you flexing that Badger Buck gold. Let's go. You guys, only 3 people on the entire platform have the gold Badger Buck emote. Scotty, Wheels Magoo, and Michael Joseph Murray are the only 3 that have those. It's very special. So, this one's Josh Uwu. It's super glittery. It's super cute. Uwu is a sweetie bean, and you guys should totally check him out if you don't know who he is. Oh, there's the pizza song. All right, let's go. Thank you for that, Peaches Redeem. We absolutely love that here. We love our Super Mario movie. Anybody have the Mario Wonder game on their wish list? I know my son does. So you guys, an OG of our friends and family is the My Bunny Mom. Ella, My Bunny Mom. She just recently got a new bunny. If you guys haven't met her new bunny named Pippin, he is super cute. What is happening? Wheels and Scotty dropping the biddies. You guys want that hype train. You guys, are you guys going to have a bid off again? Are we going to have a flash dance bid off again? Someone other than you and I and Scotty need to hit it. Yeah. Excellent. Oh my gosh, thanks guys. Thank you so much. Wow. Wow. Yeah, my activity feed is like dropping double announcements. It's quite weird. Wow, I may have to do something about that. All right, so we're going to keep going around this box because there's a reason why I'm showing you all this. All right, there's several other streamers on here. Ari Bean, 8-Bit Val, Celestial Bean Arts, Julie22. Down here on the bottom is I Can Be Danny, KMP. You guys, KMP during Halloween time, she literally carves these pumpkins, and her Instagram is absolutely insane. And then this is Gustav from Evan Ross's website, and she has some of the cutest stickers, you guys. The cutest stickers. Who else is over here? We have CS Murphy. CS Murphy, you didn't give. That's okay. That's okay. And then this is Casey McMonster. Casey McMonster lives in Japan, and she's been kind of on a hiatus. Her computer died on her. She still does art and stuff, but she hasn't been streaming in a while because she has to save up for a new computer. Okay, there's nothing new on that end. Okay, so the front side has Brooklyn Kaiju. If you guys don't know who Brooklyn Kaiju is, he's a really cool digital artist. He lives in Brooklyn, obviously, New York, and he's a super duper kind human being. I absolutely adore him. Famkeen is a graphic designer, and he does some of the most amazing, beautiful, highly detailed art and typography stuff that will just blow your mind. And he's been kind of on a hiatus too. He'll be back. He's been moving. He moved like a lot. But tonight, I mean, obviously you guys know who this is, right? I would hope that you guys would all know which streamer this one is. I would hope. But next to this one is the newest addition to the box. I finally got Joe stickers. Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. Yes, if you answer this one wrong, that's a dumb way to die. If you answered the Badger one wrong, that would totally be a dumb way to die. Anyways, so this is my traditional art box. Inside has all of the goodies that I use to make all of my art in the traditional way, with the exception of my colored pencils because they don't fit in the box because I have a lot of them. And also my alcohol markers. There's like 300 of them. They won't all fit in the box. So they have their own special place. Okay, so that was the show and tell of the art box. I haven't done that in a while, so I thought I would kind of go back over that again. No, who was that?
What's happening between your streams?
Scotty, that was me. That is mine.
It's this fella. It's this fella right here. That guy.
What about time on Twitch? Are you going
You silly, silly boo. You silly boo.
So,
posting?
yeah.
Do that instead.
Stickers. Stickers are fun. Oop, I hit the wrong button. So if you guys want stickers of Joe's, I think it's josephburkearts.com. It may not be though, but I'm sure it's on his Beacons page. Here, let me copy that. Copy that. Copy that. So that's Joe's. Linky's. I'm sure his store is in there. If you guys want a Joe thing. If you want anything from my store, I have the Badger plus all the others. I have lots of stickers in there. You guys can have fun looking at all the stickers. We have some holographic stickers. We have just regular stickers. We've got Badger stuff. We've got pop culture stuff. Good night, Scotty. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all the bits. Thanks for all the love. It's always good to see you. It's always, always, always good to see you. Rest well. Rest well, sweet prince. All right, guys. Let's where did my thing go? Let's get started on this. We've been just yickety yakking, which I totally am fine with, by the way. Totally cool with that. I don't know if you guys care about it, but it's totally fine with me. Let's start a new palette. I always like to start a new palette because I can actually delete this one. When I work on a project, I like to start a new palette because I can save colors on it and then refer back to them if I need to. So, makes sense to have a palette, right?
Well, I think it might be a mistaken,
And the first color I usually put on here is black and white, just so I make sure I have the purest of those. My brain trying to reboot, gonna head out. Have a wonderful evening, Mr. Stoltz. Excuse me. Burped. I burped. Have a good night, buddy. Thank you again for the raid, you sweet pea. It's always good to see you. Thank you for the redeems and the subbies and the biddies and the gifties and the all the things that you do. Speaking of Polly Pocket, you guys, before everyone decides to go to bed, I want to let you guys know that we do have Archuary's challenge list is coming out on Friday for the 2024 Archuary. Joe
felt wrong for staying away, so
has been teasing it the last couple of days, and the list officially comes out on Friday, and it's gonna be 90s themed. It's gonna have a 90s theme to it, so I'm kind of excited. Kind of excited. So, you guys get ready. After Christmas settles down, it's gonna be all 90s for January. Okay, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. I'm so excited. All right, let's get let's find a color to sketch with.
And again, I don't really try to do anything while I'm there. I just
Let's find a color to sketch with. I like kind of a blue color, or maybe a purpley color.
And then if it is, then I follow it. And then if it's a person
Ish.
who I have followed and I haven't really spent any concrete time in there, I'll let them know I forgot about them. And
Yeah, that'll
I'll
work.
usually see at least one other person there that I
And this
also
is just a
recognize.
sketch,
Them.
so we don't need
Mods,
anything
I
extra
definitely look at the mods.
fancy.
I say, how's this streamer treating you and stuff like
Where
that.
is the pencil I like
And-
though?
and
Where's my
honestly,
pencil?
It's not even a network attempt as much as letting people know that it's not just
I have
about
too
my
many
traffic, but letting them know
pencils.
that, hey, I'm invested in the platform, not just my channel, not just my
Yeah,
video,
that'll
not
work.
just my category.
That'll work.
And I don't try to do anything by being there. I just
It's way too
go.
big.
And
Turn
by
that sucker
doing
down.
you will eventually.
Wait a
what
minute.
happens is
Wait
other
a minute.
people who see you in there will say in their head,
Let's
I've
start
seen
another
them
one.
someplace before. I didn't know they streamed, and then they'll like or they'll follow. And within a week or so, I usually see them pop in.
Hey, there we
And then
go.
When they're there,
This one
I
has
usually do
more
something very
pixels.
personal for them. I
so
either
it's not
include
so
them in some
grainy.
kind of hype tree that I'm doing, or
I
do
had the
something
page, the paper was set up incorrectly.
And
You like the
that right
90s?
there
Awesome. Are you gonna draw with us,
is
Wheels?
part of my community because
Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna
first
draw?
time there, not being subbed, not
It's gonna
paying
be
for anything, I'm
amazing.
doing something that says, hey,
It's gonna be
I remember you in
amazing.
that chat. Thanks for coming. I'll put that in the chat, that streamer's name in there or something unique to that.
Okay.
So it's a one-two
So
punch.
we have.
Acknowledging, remembering, and making them feel good as a result of doing those other two things.
I'm hearing voices that I don't
Cements
recognize. I wonder if.
relationships. I did that once. for
Oh,
someone
okay,
in one
that's
chat, and it's
streams.
really benefited
I have Joe's stream on in the background, by the way. For
Um,
anybody that's wondering or
which
hearing
makes
voices
me
possibly,
very
I have it turned down really low,
respectful. Most
so you
of the art that I
probably
make
don't
is not
hear
for
it.
me, it's for other people.
That was the
And I'm
intention.
not selling it. And I'm
But
not trying to make money
I
with
was
it.
hearing a
All these
voice
things
that I
are
didn't
for
recognize,
people
and it's
who
because he
really
has
enjoy
the
it.
one and only Carlo,
Um,
also known as the
part
stream
that I do is
stream
quick and not
scribe
detailed
on
or-
his
or just very cursorily
hanging out
detailed.
and chatting with him,
And so
which is
it
awesome.
helps me go through a lot
I'm
more
glad he's
pieces,
got
a lot more styles, and it helps me
somebody to
keep
hang out
people
with.
in their
I
niche.
don't like that circle. We're just gonna stick
Those are
with
the reasons
that,
I think
and
might
we'll
be
adjust it.
behind the people who
Do
follow
ba
me
do
for
do
art
do
based,
do.
the people who follow me because it's not art based, it's just because
I think we're gonna do a
you see
different
me other
approach
places
to
and they
this.
see,
Let's
wow,
do
you're
some
around, you like
hearts.
a lot more than just your art stuff. And I
So
feel
I
like
want
that's-
Santa to
that
have
tends to be
some heart
what most people
sunglasses.
gravitate towards it's the humanity of it rather than the skill set, rather than the purpose, rather than the drive.
That's not gonna work
And I
either.
feel like I did that without trying to do all those things. But like you, I have a lot of IRL responsibilities. It's staggering how much I have going on, and I still manage to do that.
Where
But I don't do it in big
is
chunks of time. I do it when I'm waiting for my wife to come out of a store.
No.
I do it when I'm, waiting in line somewhere. I don't calibrate a time block to do that. So I don't think it should take that much. And
This,
if you were spending
this.
that kind of time, I would tell you to not do that.
Perfect.
So I don't think you're doing anything wrong with that.
Symmetry.
But
do,
yeah, I think
symmetry.
investing your time into the platform is a big key thing.
Done.
And investing it in places that are uncharacteristic of what you do, I think, is also a key thing.
Drawing assist is on. Okay, so we can actually draw a heart over here.
I get it. It's a pickle, for sure. But you also asked the question that the question might be, is Twitch where you should end up? I would say that it makes more sense to me that you would invest in the current platform you're on than going to another one. Because I don't think another platform is going to give you better results. Unless, of course, there's something specific about that platform that ties into your reasons for doing it.
It's
Like,
really hard.
Cute,
I mean,
cute.
I hear what you're saying, but setting your
I absolutely love this liquify tool. If you guys are
0% growth,
Yep.
after doing
Procreate
this
users,
consistently twice a week, and very
you don't want
rarely
to use it a lot.
I'm sick. I'm
You can
away.
use it a little
I'm out of
to
the
kind of
very rarely.
slightly adjust.
And it's just like, yeah,
that.
I get
Kind
it.
of even
But
it
I
out a
will
little
also
bit.
tell you that right off the bat, those things by themselves don't bring in new traffic. None of them. None of those things do. Um, and it's one of those things where and this is not an affront to you at all. It's I mean I was given this same kind of hard point to swallow from the person who got me on Twitch when I was going through a slump maybe 6 or 8 months in, and one of the things that they said, the time to grow your channel is not while you're streaming. They buried that in my head. You don't get follows, you don't grow your stream while you're streaming. That's done in between, and that's where
Throwing down some
what I just got done.
good combo over there.
Because if while you're
Okay,
streaming, you're
that's
just making
looking good so far.
You're only making your
I kind of like how it's tilted. I don't want it to be like
you're only
straight
performing,
on.
but you don't sell tickets at the concert. That's basically what they told me. You sell
And
tickets before the
then-
concert, and you're selling tickets for a streamer. That means, what is involved in selling tickets? Well, you're talking about Ticketmaster. They're taking a big chunk of it, so that could be advertising, that could be promotion on
I do
radio.
a pretty good job of that on my social media. I build
But
up
it,
stream.
right, no, and I get that. But social media, who are buying those tickets? Not other artists. So to speak, obviously, with the ticket sales thing. But social media by itself is only reaching people who currently follow you, and unless you're marketing to new people on that platform, which usually takes money or time or both, that by itself, those posts yield no new fish, and that's something that I'll be quite honest with you, I have spent zero effort in posting anything about myself until the last few months, and even then,
Man, we got quiet, didn't we?
one of my mods
We have a lull in the chat convos. What's up?
I'm only doing
What's the plans for this week, guys? What are we doing this week? Anything nifty?
It's not even to draw new people, and it's just to have a record somewhere other than a website. And so I think that
This is,
the
the
size of
last
your network,
regular
probably
scheduled
where you're
week
casting it,
before like Thanksgiving break. So it's just kind of like making sure kids have their grades on track and just kind of like prepping for travel plans and that sort of thing. That's what's been going on in our world here lately. It's just, making plans with family, figuring out what we need to bring. I haven't been tasked with anything yet, which I'm kind of excited about because I've made different things several years in a row. And it's kind of fun to do that, but if you're traveling, it's kind of stressful also.
He is actually the person who owns Streambeats, and I don't know if you're familiar with them. So Harris Heller on Twitch has, I'm gonna guess maybe 150,000 followers. He's been on this platform a long time, and he also, him and his wife were big musicians on YouTube back in 2010, so they kind of made it big on a celebrity level. And so after all that went away, he kind of lost his momentum, lost that celebrity on YouTube, and so he just started gaming on Twitch and got in early on. And so when he realized he needed some DMCA free music and there wasn't any, he invested what little money he had left, and he actually chronicles this whole struggle about this, on Fiverr, and just basically spent the remainder of their savings buying music tracks on Fiverr so that he could in turn, I do the same thing with business cards. It's great that you did that.
Nope.
That glossy service, man, is just perfect.
Nope.
Yes, it is.
There we go.
The
That's what we were looking for. We need a little.
he talked about taking
Little
a chance with
curvy-worvy.
$5,000 and turn it into 50, and then turn that 50 into 500, and kept reinvesting and getting more genres. And groups
He's
in
already looking
because,
cute. We just started.
he needed
Oh,
to
you
have
guys,
revenue
I also
to
had
do it.
the lovely Ella the Bunny Mom
Harder than
reach out to me, and she would like
And so
for
he
me
has
to
made
do
his,
some emotes for her.
mark on Twitch now, telling new
And
streamers
so,
how to build their
you
channel,
guys want
how
to
not to build
watch
their
me
channel.
do that, or do I need to probably do that off stream? You guys like bunnies, right?
He has a thing on there.
Who doesn't like bunnies?
Specific post that he's put on YouTube. 50 things that
Who
every
doesn't like
streamer
bunnies?
should know in 10 minutes, and it's a fantastic listen. And it's still holds true even though
I
it's
guess
4 or 5 years
if
old.
you had like a bad bunny
And
experience, you
another
wouldn't like
thing
a
about
bunny,
how to grow
but
your channel, and he
like,
brings up 3 major points. And
I think bunnies are super cute.
even if you end up disagreeing
And I
with
could
him,
probably
he
do some
says-
really
he
good
says that
emotes for
not-
her,
not
but
everything I say is gonna hold true for everybody, of course, but
I just need to
the
know
vast
whether you
majority of
guys
us, a lot
would
of
think
these
that
things
would
are
be
things that
cool to
people just don't think
watch,
about.
or if
And so
that's
even just thinking about what he
something
says,
I
whether you actually
probably
practice
do
them or whether you actually
on
do
the
them or
off
not,
stream.
I think it's great food for thought for how to feel about
Just
your channel
wanted to
growing
kind of get a
and-
feel for
and
that.
where we all go wrong, where we all have a tendency to
Because
go wrong.
sometimes emotes are boring to watch
But
being
I feel
made,
like listening to those two
but
streams, I'll see if
again,
I can find a link for it.
watching
They're
me
not
be
hard to find.
slow
They're pretty
AF
good.
on the uptick of making
They
this
might
Santa
just
is
change your
also
mind or
probably
just
kind of
change your
boring as
heart on
well.
how to go about
But you
how to
know,
continue going about doing
that's
it.
okay. This is my art
If
time.
you
This
get
is when I do
discouraged
art.
at 0.8%, I get that completely, but usually
It's
that
not
kind of thing right there
always
is a simple nip tuck. It's because
super
we're
duper
doing
exciting
something
to
and we're not changing
watch.
how we're doing it. We're expecting the same results kind of thing. As cliche as that sounds, it usually ends up being the culprit. And and the people who are currently here listening to you and watching you, why are they here? Have you reach out to some of your regulars and ask them, why do they come here to watch you? What are they getting out of it? And who are they talking to about it? Are they supporting you, not financially? Are they supporting you on your? That's what we were talking about today. Like, how do you support a streamer if you can't afford to? And there's so many ways. And if you're really a fan of this stream, then you need to support it. You need to support it. So community accountability. Like
Being a
if
smartass.
if you're here now
in his
listening
chat.
to Joe and I talk, or listening to me talk and chew Joe's ear off, one of the things Badger's like, I'm paid to be here. Right on, Badger. That's great. I hope
I'm
you
such a
well.
smartass.
One of the things that
I'm
that,
such a smartass.
you can ask your regulars is if you're here often, what am I doing that you love? And if you love it, who are you telling about it? And
Love that
if you
Berg.
don't support the stream goes away. There's no shortage of streams I've loved on Twitch that aren't here now because of a lack of support. And it doesn't have to be financial. There's a lot of people.
I'm not really in it for the
What
I
is this
really
eraser set at? That would be probably why.
community. And
How about that instead?
Yeah.
And the community has to be grown. It has to be organic, and the community has to want to grow itself. It
Boop
can't just
ba-doop,
be you
boop
pulling
ba-doop,
away,
boop boop
and
boop
so
ba-doop, boop
there's,
ba-doop, boop boop.
you need that constant feed of support. And
Seaweed is
that
always
support
greener.
is a misconception.
Somebody else's
I love
lake.
people who come in and lurk. I don't
You
love
think
people who
about
come in and
going
only
up there?
and I tell them that. I said lurkers are welcome, but a lurker is someone
See,
who comes
it's a
and says
big
hi and then
mistake.
lurks, not somebody who just comes in and doesn't say anything and just stays.
Look at the world
And
around
so
you.
If you're here,
Right here on the ocean floor.
part of the community. And
Such
if you're here more than
wonderful
once,
things
if you're
around
lurking because
you.
you don't know if you like this channel. That's
What
one
more
thing.
are you
But
looking
if you're coming
for?
back and you're here on the regular, and I don't know who you are, that's a problem. You're not part
Under
of
the
community,
sea.
that's someone who's
Oh, I
sitting
straight
on
up
the-
scared everybody off when I
sitting on
started
the other
singing.
side of the street,
That's
the street leader,
hilarious.
and mouthing the words
That's
without a thumb.
hilarious.
Right?
Love it.
And so either go in.
You guys didn't know that
or
you were
ask
getting
somebody when
a
they come
singing
out,
stream?
What's going on
It's
out there?
alright.
Don't
It's
just
all
stand
good.
there and wonder. And so be part of the community.
It's fine.
Or don't.
It's fine.
But,
Everything's fine.
It's
That's funny.
what's in the way. Find out.
Under
Have
the
them ask, have
sea.
somebody else ask. Get a conversation going. And
Darling, it's
every
better.
community needs movement. So if your chat's not moving, your community's not growing. That's the biggest barometer of channel growth is how fast your chat is moving. Are they talking to each other, not just to you? That's huge. So that's community. If
Hello.
they're just talking to you and you're just talking to them, that's not community. That's a sermon. And
Somehow I
that's
screwed
not
that up.
really entertaining.
It's fine.
And it's not meant to be entertaining. So, and all those things play a big part of it. So your community needs to be multi-directional and moving. And you can't kickstart that. That has to be organic. They have to want to do that. And I feel like the biggest barometer for that also is different communities coming in. So not just artists, not just people who are interested in art, people who have nothing to do with art but want to get to know you, and people who want to get to know the other people in the community. That's the key part.
Do 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 do.
So yeah, I would put it on your existing followers. If there's people here who are hanging out often, then why are they just hanging out? Ask them why aren't they hanging out with somebody else on Discord while they're watching you, and then talk to other people there. There's so many ways. But if they like you, why don't they love you? If they love you, why aren't they supporting you? If they're supporting you, why aren't they doing it more actively? always another question to ask.
I can agree more.
Yep. So, I would say let that be your community challenge. You know, say, hey, if you're here often, then talk to one other person that's on Twitch in another category for me and see what I can do for them. Make something for somebody, and then also get somebody who's not on Twitch. Show somebody else Twitch as a whole, and have them, and you come into my channel, and so you can show them what Twitch is about. They don't have to follow; they just have to see it, you know, and then they can
Go.
decide if they want to.
Boop.
But I feel like those kind of questions and those kinds of applications, I think.
Okay,
are just
so let's get the
absolutely
shape
key
of
to
the
ensure
beard
your channel isn't just
first.
a channel on television.
Like this.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, I love it. I love it. I'm listening to everything that you're saying. It's just, I'm just trying to process like in the back.
Oh, it's a lot.
It is, dude. I know.
And all that I just came out of my mouth is 3 years worth of meat grinder in there. It's not a, you know, it's not an index card. So and all of it can change. That's the other thing too. Right now, that's the consensus. That's not going to be true in a different season. It's not going to be true. You know, with the emergence of Kick, there's a whole other variables people are talking about. I have thoughts about that too, but I don't think that really applies because I feel like platforms are just that. It's a platform. You know, it's a gate at the airport. It's not your plane. You know, it's
Nope, that's
I
not
think
what I
the
want.
platform
I want
itself,
this.
short of a handful of interesting points of
I
note,
want that.
is not indicative of the growth or the lack of growth for a channel. I think that every platform has merits and flaws for that.
That needs to
I
be
feel
wider.
Twitch has an advantage on the monetization of channels, but I don't think it has an advantage. on
Hey, what's
exposure
up,
at all.
Karina?
I mean,
How's it
YouTube is
going?
better, but exposure by itself does not yield success.
What
you know,
is
'cause
up?
the type of people on YouTube that leave comments are not the same type of people who chat in Twitch. You know, and what they say is not the same thing. The people in Twitch are talking to each other and you. The people on YouTube are talking about the content, not the creator. So it's, you know, people go to YouTube because of what they're looking for. People come to Twitch because of what you're showing them. That's not the same thing.
What
and
is
so,
happening?
Again, advantages and disadvantages. If I had a technical, you know, if I
Trying to
was doing
figure
an
out this
unboxing, I
beard
wouldn't do it on Twitch.
situation.
I'd do it on YouTube so that people
I
can
think
go
it's
back
too
and
long.
see, okay, this is a review. Yeah, cool, thanks. I need that information. But are they going to subscribe or follow? Probably not. You know, most of them are just going there for their answer. Twitch, not the case. Most people will show up on Twitch to see what you're doing, whether you're showing them something particular to them or not. Hey, that might be cool. Hey,
It's
I
probably
like
something
the
I would
vibe.
do
don't even know
better
about this. I don't even know what he's
in
drawing. but I like
Illustrator
the visual, I like the way
drawing
it
with a
feels
pen
visually.
and a pencil.
And,
Like
that's
the
the
pen
part.
tool
Twitch has a vibe. YouTube
instead
does not
of
have a vibe.
Procreate.
Alright.
That's
Yep.
okay.
And
We're
so
gonna
there's-
do it this way.
there's
This
a
is
lot
the
of
hard
that,
way
you
at
know,
this
all
point.
those are variables. And then of course
I
there's
like
the
that.
one
The
thing you
hardware's
address is
fun.
that 51%
Said no
of
one
any
ever.
success, regardless of why you stream, is
But it's fine.
absolutely unpredictable, uncontrollable blind luck. There's no controlling the biggest factor for why a channel grows or not. We are all one big raid or one more stream where nobody raids and nobody visits away from being on here big or off completely. That's just a fact. You know, it's that. There's a post on
Does
Facebook.
it
I
stop
saw
at the
years
beard?
ago
No, it
that
goes
said,
beyond
we are
that.
one decision away from a completely different life.
Not much. It's a rainy night. Oh,
That's
so are you like
very
all
true.
snuggled
Very
up
true.
in a
You are
blankie?
One word or one thought in
I
your
totally would
content,
be.
one piece that you finish, that has a bigger capacity of a wild effect than anything you try to do. Now the other 49% is made up of your attitude, your stick-to-itiveness, your schedule, your mood, the mood you generate, the mood of your chat, the time of day that you stream, the season you're streaming, the state of the world. I mean, all those things make up the other 49%. And notice those variables have nothing to do with your content.
It's
They
actually
all
been
have
quite a nice day today. It was like in the
our
80s
content
this
is why
afternoon.
people find us. It has very little to do with why people come back. And so, you know, all
I can't
those
get this
things.
beard shape
And
right
if you,
that I
find that thinking about
want.
these things, not even really.
I don't think I
concluding
have this
anything,
white enough.
Just thinking about them,
Still.
I feel gives us an edge, because it's that whole speaking positivity into the world kind of concept. If you're thinking about
Freeform it?
I
Let's
feel like your
freeform it.
brain is calculating the
No, I
math
don't wanna
about what it
tab
takes
it.
to do the next thing. But if you're not thinking about it, you know, if you're not really percolating on it, then what are we doing? We're just showing up and grinding out art, you know, and that's not going to bring anybody new in. That barely will impress people who are already here. You know, and
Boop, 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 boop,
that's a big part of it.
Yeah, I'm not about, like I said, it's not about Joe. I just want to be
Yeah, it's
in
been kind of a quiet night around here. We had a
community.
Little raid earlier from Jeremy. Brought a couple friendos in,
But
but
if
it's
that
been
day
pretty
before
quiet
you,
other than that
themselves,
tonight. It's
both,
not been
and obviously I know the right
super
answer
off
is
the chain.
right.
Oh, that's
But a lot of
Ko-Fi
people
dropping
don't
in.
think about all the sides.
Ko-Fi's dropping in
They
here.
don't
Okay, I
think
like
about
that
community for them, like people come to
line
them, they don't think
better.
about community for the community.
I think what I'm missing is that the jagged line white
I was starting to
shapes,
get
and
a lot
I'm
of people that came into my chat about a
for
year and a
whatever
half ago
reason
that were basically
stubbornly
only there for the handout when I was
not
winning stuff.
wanting to do that, and I don't know.
I had a massive influx. When
Why
was
am I
winning the
doing this to
giveaway, and
myself?
I'm like, yep, nope. I don't want to be that guy that says you can't win this if you're not here all the time. But at the same time, no, I didn't do this
Boop.
to give it away to a guy who's going to be here one time and then ghost us. That's not a community. That's not okay. So I tweaked it, and I started making it based on channel points. So the more channel points they had, the more odds they had of winning the thing. So
Playing around with your markers? Ooh.
not a gate, but
Cool.
an incentive to be there.
If you ever want to share anything, I would absolutely love to see it.
And so
No pressure, though. I don't want to,
I
like,
don't mind giving this
freak
away,
you out
but
if
yeah,
you're not
let's
ready to
see this
share.
on eBay. I'm giving this
But
away
I
so
am
that somebody
just
can afford
so
it,
excited to
use it
see
and do it.
what
So, yeah,
kind of
just
things
doing
you've been
this
playing
just to
around
win
with.
this thing, don't do this just to win it, And then the thing that I noticed that I loved about that is that when somebody did win, the people who were also trying to get it loved that the person who won it got it and went out and helped them set it up. That's community right there. When somebody who was also looking to get the same thing arranged their affairs to help the person who actually won it to do more with it than if they had won it. Just that's cool as all get out. And I'm continually impressed with my community actually being a community unto themselves, regardless of my involvement.
Nope, that's
just
not what I
huge.
want for that line.
When you get to a point where your community is on autopilot and it's actually a living community of people that are just maybe on the binding factor, but that's not why they're talking to each other now. That's very cool. And I find that for me, that happens more on Discord than Twitch.
That looks
Which is
good.
ironic because Discord is the thing that I neglect the most, and yet they don't. They're there a lot, and I recognize that I need to do more with that. So the first thing I did was talk to Amag.
I'll come back down to the bottom and fix that in a minute. I want to get his hat established.
A couple times every few days on
So we gotta
Discord.
shrink that down a
Tell me
little
what needs the
bit.
most attention so I can throw some time at it. And that was an invaluable thing to do. So yeah, there's definitely tweaks to be done, which I think are good things to do regardless of what they yield.
Okay.
But at the same time, my biggest thing that I've been trying to keep in the back of my mind that I want to tell you is something that's one of my wife's favorite sayings. And it's going to sound funny, but it's absolutely true in 100% of cases. She says you can't fatten a cow by weighing it.
Okay, let's.
And that's the danger of looking at the numbers.
Turn the assist
is that
off
if you're
for
constantly looking at how
this.
big the towel is, it's not going to get any bigger.
There we go.
It's not going to yield you anything better. So the numbers themselves, most of the time, are lying to us, or more often than not, we think they mean something that they don't. If one of the other things, it's a totally thing that has nothing to do with you or me, but it's a fact all across Twitch right now, is that everywhere on Twitch numbers are down, everywhere.
Really?
Yeah, everywhere. So, because for a number of reasons, some people say, "Oh yeah, kick." Yeah, maybe some of that's kick, but I don't think that's the variable either. The simple fact is, the pandemic is way past over, and most people are doing other things now. Twitch was a massive influx; it was a massive
Okay.
deflux.
I
So
like that.
there's that.
Then
Now
we're
we're
gonna
also
come up
coming into
here.
winter, so I think the numbers will come back up somewhat. But even though the numbers are down, it's a mistake to think that means it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
And one of the discussions we had just recently was when there are partnered streamers right now that have 50,000 followers with maybe only twice as many people in their stream as mine is. And people think, oh yeah, partnered streamers aren't getting supported. No, it has nothing to do with them being partner. It has to do with the fact that people are busy doing other things. And those numbers that these big streamers had, how many people that were there following were actually part of the community?
Do 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 do.
And yet now that the numbers are down, what that does is it tells you who your community is. So if you previously had 40 people watching you, and now you only have half that, congratulations. Now you know the 20 that are actually your community, and I'm willing to bet that out of that 20, if you were getting, for people who are income sensitive with their stream, I'm willing willing to bet that the people who are supporting you when you were 40 are the same people who are supporting you when you have 20. So,
Let's turn
so
assist
numbers
back
being
on for
down
this.
is actually a betterment for us because now we know who's showing up and why.
Kind of weed them out a little bit.
Yep, filter. There's that word. You know, but it's and now not to say you know who your friends are. That's not what it is. But essentially, you know, it's a way of gauging without weighing. You know, who and why and how. And so at one point, I was doing very well with the number of viewers I had, but it's ironic. But those same months that I had the most viewers, I had the least engagement.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because when there's a whole bunch of new people in there, that discourages the people who've always
See,
been there to say
I just
stuff because they
want-
don't know.
I just
Yeah.
want engagement,
Yeah.
but I want it organic. I don't
Do,
want it
do, do, do,
something
do.
that I can't handle on my own all at once.
Let's erase that top line
I mean, if it's just one person
and
a month,
redraw it
cool, let's do it. You know,
to
but
connect on both
yeah,
sides.
no, I hear you loud and clear, man. I'm just
Nope.
about done with this piece, by the way.
That looks awesome, sir.
It is kind of crazy. I'll show you some detail.
Ironically, I mean, what drew me into it to begin with was the face and the hair. That was awesome. And it's funny how the places that you put the most detail are the places that are the least interesting. And not to say that they're not interesting, but like I love the trees. I love the trees and that hill at the side. It just that right there is where my eye goes now. Now that I've been staring at the rest of it for a while, but those the mouth and that core of the face is just glorious.
Yeah, she's got like little leather strands going down her
Yep.
face, and so
Love it.
this is a band that I saw live in concert about 3 weeks ago, October the 23rd in Clearwater. They're a very primal. Their music was actually featured on Vikings, the television show.
Okay. Do, 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 do. Alright, and then over here.
And I got a chance to go see them live. Now I'm gonna preface that by saying if you go looking for them
Little Santa
on YouTube,
poofy ball thing.
it's not your normal music. So, just to have that in mind. So this is a mix. So there's Enda ink on this. There's Micron. I've got some what is these Tombow alcohol markers. I'm just doing it for shading details. I'm not really doing any kind of
Joe, a little bit.
no.
Let's
I
turn
don't
him
have
up.
it set up for Twitch.
We could bring the
You don't
TV
have
in
House
here
Club last year,
and
right?
watch him
I do.
while he's
And I
gone.
lost a lot of things. So
Do 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 do
Kinda
do.
change things for
Do we
me.
have the TV in this layer?
guys, we are going to sign this.
We do not.
I think we're done with Maria.
I won't worry about it.
Her name is Maria.
Maybe next time we'll wheel
Maria
the TV
Fox.
in here. I don't want to deal
She's
with it
from
right now.
Germany.
I don't
wish I
wanna
could do
deal with that
like
right
these
now.
locks, 'cause she
Oh,
has
God.
blood red hair. But I don't want to add. If I add color, then I got to go in and add color everywhere else. And I'm just like,
Yep,
I kind of like the
hear you.
monotonous of it right now. So
And that right there above everything else is why I love digital. That's the only, that right there, that I can stop where I'm at, have that, and have my cake and eat it too. I can stop right there, love what I love, and now duplicate and risk for ruin.
Yep.
Yep.
Let's see. 11,
That hat's still not right.
15,
It's fine.
20.
Work it
All
on the
right.
way.
So let me zoom out here, and we'll get one good look at this, and we'll rate. Carlo, I appreciate you hanging out with me for a little bit and just chatting, man.
No problem, sir. It's a pleasure.
I mean,
If you
I
wanna
hear
take
what
a
I hear what you say, and I would love to go more in depth with you at some point on a deeper
Sure.
conversation, and maybe
Absolutely.
discuss
And that's
it.
the other thing too. All or very little of what I said could actually apply to any given situation. But it's one of those things where this is the overview of what I've heard other people discuss that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
This is it all feels like it's applicable.
Mm.
Maybe no one of those things, or even a handful of those things are big factors. Because again, that 51% blind chance is a huge factor of that. Timing is everything, and I don't even mean time of stream and consistency, although I think those are very big aspects of it. But I'll end that whole portion with something I heard a movie a long time ago. It was a Woodrow Wilson quote that said,
Woodrow Wilson.
"Yep, he came with ambition, constancy, and resolve, and left with nothing but richer still." And I love it. You can have all the ingredients to doing the right thing. You could have all the keys to success being used on the right doors at the right time, and that doesn't mean, it's Ecclesiastes. It's the race is not to the swift, right? Same thing. It's there. You can be doing all the right things and still not have anything to show for it. That doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. So that 51% is a big factor. But that also, it also comes down to something that's even a bigger question than why are you streaming? Are you sure you need to be? Is this where you should be? But that doesn't mean another platform's the answer either. How do we know that we should be streaming at all? Maybe you should be spending more time in your other things that you're supposed to be doing, and maybe that is our families, maybe that is our religious pursuits, whatever that is. Our stream is not the end all be all, nor is it the yardstick of our gifts or what we should be doing with our time. So that question,
Carlos spitting
those two
truth over
questions
there.
are big questions, and if you feel like you're beating your head against the wall, check for blood, and if you see blood, then you should probably stop doing that, but right, but at the same time, we don't want to give up at all. We don't want to give up prematurely, and are you is giving up really giving up?
Welcome back,
Probably
Wheels
not, but I think just like anything else, there's a
Magoo.
time and place for it, and there are times to retreat and rethink and reevaluate, and there's times to I need to not think anymore. I just need to get out there and do that, So that self-talk, that keeping all these kinds of conflicting thoughts
Okay.
and random variables in mind.
Got a hat.
I
I
think
don't know
it's
if I
that
like it.
mental
It's
percolation
too
that's gonna lead you to
much
any decision or
on top.
any betterment
still.
or necessary change. And I feel like, we definitely should talk again more whenever you want to. Let me know. My inbox is always open, sir.
I appreciate it, man. I'm just adding one final little detail here to.
Yeah, I say that all the time, and then 20 minutes later, there's no
Yeah.
final.
Yeah,
Love.
it's.
I wish I was brave enough to do what you're doing. I love that you do that. I wish I can't. I love that.
It just adds some nice spackle.
It
Brings
really
it
does.
kind of blends it out a little bit. I've always done this. There's one of my favorite.
6
comic book
days.
artists,
What?
Jim Lee does this.
That's amazing.
Tom McFarlane. does it
6
as well,
days
and
till
it's just,
party
you know,
time.
I don't know if you guys can see, but it's actually if you're looking in the black, it breaks up the black here. I'll just show you.
Oh yeah.
See how it kind of just.
Now, whose business card are you using?
Uh,
Who are you not calling back? That's a guy. I'm very curious about that too.
Not going to mention anything right now.
Oh, I wasn't actually asking that for an answer. I just think it's a funny thing to say.
Could be mine. I don't
Who's
know.
not getting your business, Joe?
Who's not? I don't know. You're so funny, bro. I appreciate it.
We try, bud. We try.
Oh man, that's good.
All
That's a
right.
great
That
piece. I love it.
seems to be okay.
It's been, this is the first hand-drawn piece I've done probably, well, when did I do? May the 4th was my last piece that I did. And
Wow.
I drew one of the little guys from Star Wars.
Wow.
So,
Well, I think maybe that might be something you need to get back into high gear with, because that's big stuff.
yeah, I love doing hand-drawn art. I like, it's
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
like this is
Alright,
last year's
Let's
Artuary
get
challenge.
some
Mm-hmm.
And so, I just love
ink
I love
glove.
these
I think
challenges
that's
because
good
it
enough.
allows you to create and draw stuff outside of the norm that you normally wouldn't draw.
Well,
Sure.
So
I'm doing that right now with digital stuff.
it's one of my
Scared-
favorite
to death.
pieces.
That's awesome.
Stan Lee.
Oh, oh man, that's great. One of my favorite clips of television ever. Did you ever watch? Look at that, Retro Maker. It is impressive work, isn't it? That's crazy talk.
Thanks, man.
There's
Yep,
did you ever
that
watch
helps.
Robot Chicken?
Oh,
I like this.
Yes.
I like this a lot.
yes.
There, I loved it. My friend turned me on to it. We watched it all the time. And one of my favorite clips ever in television was literally like 6 seconds long. You know how like they would do those little transition pieces where it was literally like 1 or 2 lines of dialogue in between 2 other sets.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a stop motion animation of Hulk coming out of Hulk mode on Hollywood Hill. and so it's Seth Green saying, "Man, do you know how hard it is to find purple pants in North Hollywood?" And he would get so angry he just turned right back into the Hulk, and that was it. 6 seconds, it was over. And I'm like,
Bam.
oh my god, it was the most hilarious thing ever.
That is awesome.
I loved it so much.
I love. Anything Hulk. You know me. I
Yep.
gotta have it. Gotta have more of it. Give me.
Loved that castle piece on the last page. That was great.
Oh, you're talking about that one.
Those were great, sir.
That's inspired by Castlevania.
Yeah, it is. The first one, I want to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fabulous. I love that.
So a lot of this stuff comes out of like my childhood things that I loved doing as a kid. And,
Oh yeah, I was a huge Castlevania fan.
Yeah. Same. All right. Well, I'm gonna raid out actually.
Sounds good.
Leave.
Pleasure
But,
talking to you, sir.
Let's get
Thank you for
together
having me.
sometime soon. Maybe before Christmas. I know you're upstate NYC,
Yeah.
NY, but I'll be in New York City first week in December for about 8 days.
What's going on in New York City?
Christmas in Manhattan.
Oh wow.
Christmas
Yep,
in
I'm
Manhattan.
5 hours north of NYC. And
Okay.
it took me being 41, and I'm 46 now. It took me being 41 years old to go to NYC after living in the state my whole life.
Wow.
So it's a whole other world. NYC is state number 51. It's not even New York. And have you ever been to New York before?
Oh,
City?
yeah. I used to work in New York for the Blue Man Group.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I worked in.
Well-
I lived in the Village. Had a little studio apartment out there in Soho.
That's awesome.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Well, we should talk more. Yes, let me know before you come up there.
I will.
All right, sir.
I appreciate your insight too, Carlo. Nothing that you said fell on deaf ears tonight. So
Well, I
Just-
hope it all helps, sir. That's the whole point.
yeah, it does. I just got to soak it in and figure out my trajectory of where I'm
Yep.
going. You know, who
Yep.
I am, where I'm going, what I want to do, type thing.
That's all of us, sir.
Okay,
That's all
just
of us.
cleaning up
But
Alrighty.
some
Alrighty,
lines.
man. Blessings
sir.
to you, sir.
Likewise. Take care, sir. Bye.
Bye-bye. The Stream Scribe, everyone. The one and only Carlo. Love that guy. Alrighty, let's see here. We have Lindsay Badger is online. I Spy with my little eye. Lindsay Badger from Badger Maid.
He spies me. At least he doesn't despise me.
listening to me while I stream.
I spy you.
I do not despise you, Lindsay. How dare you?
What's up, Gerald Bennett Narts? How are you? Hello, what is your Christmas movie? Well, it's just a Santa at the moment. Just a Santa. Santa. He looks pretty cute, too.
Lindsay Badger, she is live right now, guys. Please give her rocking and rolling right back here on the Multiverse.
Do I get to
We're doing some
count?
more. I'm gonna
Do I
probably
get
do some
counted
more
as a part of the raid
for you guys,
if
'cause
I come
y'all
in with the
enjoying this,
raid
and I would
to
kinda
my
wanna
own
do
channel?
more of this.
You like the
But,
glasses? Thank you.
Stick around. Lindsay Badger is up next here on the Multiverse. We are just going to roll it.
Is it happening? Oh, it is happening.
God, okay,
There
it's
it is.
happening. Everybody stay calm.
I'm officially a part of this raid.
Stay calm. Wait. Everybody, calm down. No.
Welcome in, Joe. Lovely art, sir. And a lovely conversation, too, I must say. I was sneaking in the listens. You knew I was there. You knew I was there. You knew I was there. Let's do the shouty outies. Let's do the shouty outies to the Joseph Burke. It's been a quiet night tonight, dude. Jer Bear raided a little bit earlier, but we haven't had much happening since then. There we go.
I guess for this
Make it
season
happen.
I'm in right now.
Was
Got to make sure
Wasabi,
you're all
wasabi,
loosey goosey. Okay. Loosey goosey.
Loosey goosey.
loosey goosey. That's a very important skill to have when you're an artist. You gotta stay loosey goosey. Loosey goosey. You're gonna upload your art? Heck yeah. I will show it off when you're ready. Are you gonna put on your server, I'm assuming?
I'm assuming.
Both? Okay, cool. Sweet. Announcements. Okay. Art share. Oh, that's Dragons and Wolves. Dropping some art love in there. Cool. I'll see it pop up whenever you get in there. Sweet. Sweet beans. Yeah, Anthony, what have you been working on lately? What have you been up to? I know I've seen you go live on Instagram a couple of times. Any other things happening in your world? What do I want? Oh, there it is. I spy some art. I spy some art. You guys check this out. This is gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous. Hold on, let me do it this way. Let me do it this way. This way we can get in here. We can get in here real good and deep. We can get down in there. Ooh, look at them trees. Yeah, Joe's been killing it. Mostly working, planning on Krampus and Gremlin art. Let's freaking go. I'm excited. So I was watching you do some of these trees earlier, and it's just amazing how they accent the whole vibe so well. What is this right here? What's this? Okay, I got you. I should figure out what that was. I love this. I love her vibe. I love the details. Very rad. Very rad indeed. And then, of course, we have the art supply. The art supply. So if anybody needs to know how this was made, you can buy all the things. And you too can make art like Joseph. Or something like that. Dude, thanks for sharing. Amazing as always. Always, always. I've just been goofing off with this silly Santa for forever. We had a lot of squirrel moments towards the beginning of stream, trying to figure out the reason why Stream Elements was like posting a million things twice. So, yeah, that's fun. We're gonna have to figure that out.
Wow.
I know. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Oh. Now he's forever gonna be Morbius.
Mobius. Forever.
Just don't get spaghettied, okay? If you know, you know. Just don't get spaghettied. All right. Wow. Right, I was trying to figure out my ink. There it is. That's the one I want. Yep, that's the winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I can turn the music back up a little bit. I had it pulled down a little bit because I was listening to the wisdom of the Screen Scribe. Or Stream Scribe. I always say his name wrong because it's like a scribe. Carlo. I freaking love him. He's a sweetheart. Screen. Mean? No, he's not mean. Stream Scribe. He's very sweet. The sweet being Carlo. Freaking love that guy. This is some Sonic. There's some Sonic vibes. I like it. Okay, we've got a new layer. Got the right brush. Needs to be turned up.
Ooh, I like it. Okay.
Oh, I like it too. Like so much. Okay. So if you guys don't know, Carlo, he does hand lettering, and does some gorgeous work. The Stream Scribe. I think I have some of his emotes right now. Because his community are a bunch of freaking sweet beans. Like the community we have over here is also a bunch of sweet beans. Do I still have his emotes? I do! So if you guys like calligraphy and like all the cutie, beautiful handwritten stuff, click on one of those emotes. You can go find his channel. And yeah, fall in love with his entire vibe. It's totally a bop. Totally a bop. It's freaking amazing. Alright. Nope. Too much. Pull it back. Hey, there we go. Joe, did you want to come in and chat for a bit, or are you good? You going to chill in the man cave? Decompress? I don't have the voice channel open, but I can definitely make that happen if you're interested. Just LMK. I know he's like posting and stuff right now. Cutie Santa. to get some snazzy glasses like this guy. Do 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 do. Been in a singing mood tonight, apparently. Just sing along with whatever song pops in my head. Or the stream. Rocking some Little Mermaid earlier if you guys weren't here. That was fun. I think I cleared the room with that one. It was kind of funny, actually. Let's do the other Yeah, I like those curved lines better. Kind of softens that hairline from being so straight. Like that. Okay, we're gonna turn off that 'cause it's bugging me. Usually don't use the drawings assist at all, but this is such a symmetrical face. It's kind of nice to have for that situation. Oh wait, nope, I want to do it this way first. Shoo. That. Nice. Yeah, that's cute.
That's super cute, you guys.
Oh my god. Thicken up this a little bit. Thanks for that celebration there.
Yeah.
You hit the trifecta. You sure did. You made it to all of our streams. You should have like a multiverse punch card. That'd be kind of fun, actually. Because actually, did you catch Des live? She was playing video games earlier this evening, but she was like before Joe started. I was gonna say you could have hit the quad squad. And CS hasn't been streaming much lately. He's been taking a break, getting some extra work hours in and that kind of stuff, so he said he'll come back eventually. He hasn't completely given up on streaming. You saw Des earlier? Yeah. The quad squad. How's CS? I haven't seen him in months. Yeah, he's been working. He's got a job in Hawaii land at a print shop, I believe. Not 100% sure about that. But he's been working a lot of hours. I think so, if I remember right. Don't quote me on that, because squirrels. I've slept since then. But yeah, he's alive and kicking. He sends me reels on Instagram on the daily. He's a sweetheart. He said that he's been working on kind of updating some stream stuff. He just got a new the new VR headset. It's the Meta 3 or something. I don't know the VR headset stuff. That's definitely not my wheelhouse on that VR stuff. But he said he's been working on some new channel point redeem stuff and whatever. He just doesn't have nearly as much free time as he used to have. So it's been kind of just when he can get to it kind of thing. Thickening up these lines because I want them to be a little heavier. I like that. I like that much better. Okay. A little more balanced. Let's get this. Is that how? make sure this is like somewhat even. I don't want to do the drawing guide thing though. Like, it makes me feel icky when I do the drawing guide thing. I don't know why. I may have to turn it on though, just to make sure it's right. I don't like those very much. I've gotten good at the iPad drawing. I've gotten better. I wouldn't necessarily put it in the good category, but thank you. It's very kind of you to say so. I've definitely learned a lot. I think I've grown the most over this last year than probably since I've had it. And I've had this since about 2021-ish. I think is when I got it. So I got it, but I didn't really, like, do it very much. Because I was still trying to hone in on the whole traditional art vibe. When we were on HAPS, I was still trying to figure all that mess out. And then I got my iPad. And I would play around with it, and I could do sketches on it and stuff, but I was never, like, hyper fixated, I guess, would be the right way to think about that. But, because I thought originally it was going to be, like, because I find graphic design really, really easy. And I was thinking that it was going to be similar to that. So I was just like, oh, yeah, digital art, you know, whatever. I can do that, no problem. And then whenever I got it, I was just like, okay, this is totally not the same thing. And so I was still trying to kind of find my niche style, whatever, in traditional art. And so that's what I was focused on mostly for a while. And then once I kind of got comfortable in the traditional stuff, then I started branching out into the digital. It's new to me to see you drawn digitally. So I think you have progressed well. Oh, thanks. That's right. So you're not okay. So have you seen some of my recent digital pictures? I can show you in just a second. I've done several this last month. You saw the witch. I have 2 witches actually. So since I've been on Haps, I've done basically from the pink horses, the double-headed pink horses all the way up to the top. So I've done all of these pieces since I've been on Haps. So yeah, this guy, it was an art prompt for Wheeler. This was just kind of trying out that old animation style, which I think I nailed that pretty good. Just playing around with stuff. This was an Anthony Wheeler sketch that I turned into a whole world. Again, I just gotten the space stuff, so that was a lot of fun. That was actually the Groot and Grogu art. This is my desktop on my computer. You remember the horse as well? You forgot that was digital? Yeah, that it's kind of hard to forget the horses once you've seen it. And then I started getting into the paper textures, and I got some new brushes to play with. It looks and feels traditional, but it is 100% digital. And I just doodled this while I was talking to CS about it. Different things. And then playing around with them. So I think, were these watercolor or gouache? I think these were a gouache brush. I absolutely love this. I use this as my my profile picture a lot on all my social stuff. If I use my face. Most of my Badger Make stuff is just the Badger. But, and then I've got... Why do I have 2 of these? And where is the background? Do I not have a background? Bro. Oh, there it is. Why do I have it? Oh, I probably made a sticker out of it and I forgot to turn it back on. Anyways, the sea cuties, the dolphin, and the sea turtle. I absolutely love the sea turtle. I just love his little face. And the texture of his shell. I love that too. I mean, I love all of these guys, but I'm not gonna lie, I have